Hi, Cancers. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. I'm Angie, and on my channel, I teach mini lessons on how to read your personal birth chart and also little mini lessons on astrology so that you can better understand how to navigate the energies that are in force and affecting our energy. Fun story. I recorded the whole entire reading, went to teach a yoga class, and when I came back, nothing has uploaded. So either it stopped mid-read and just deleted, or who knows. But I didn't want to just leave this where it was because it was a really good message, okay? So take that for what it's worth. You don't have to be a Cancer. If the title brought you in, that means there's some kind of message in here for you, okay? So I'm just going to go back over and read what I pulled. Like I said, because I wasn't intending to even do a Cancer read, but when I was recorded this at 3 o'clock this afternoon, I noticed that the sun, the moon, and Jupiter were all at 7 degrees. So that made me want to talk about having you look at your birth chart. You're going to find any planets here that are in 7 degrees because the energy of the sun, the moon, and the luck of Jupiter. Okay, so something about your own personality, how you're seeing ego, sun, your emotions. Okay, how you share your emotions, how you sort through your emotions, how you express your emotions is the moon. And then there's something involving luck there. And then again, the number 7 is seen as a lucky number in and itself. So any energies that are at 7 degrees on your chart will be activated. Okay, so there could be additional planets for you that are activated other than sun, moon, and Jupiter. Okay, you can also look at the numbers of the degrees that start each section of your life, okay, in this pie chart. Each pie piece is a different life area. So any degrees that are super, super close to that 7 degrees could also be enhanced. So we're going to look at this person's chart, and they do have 6 degrees 43 starting their 8th house of transformations, okay, and shared resources. Then they do also have an 8 degrees, okay, or 6 degrees and a half, starts their career house as well, their career and public roles. So this could have something to do with a transformation regarding their career in this, and it could also be spotlighting the kind of luck that will be in this life area for them. So it's going to be combined, okay, because of that degree of energy. And always the hall across the road, across the hall, the sister signs, those will be affected as well. So for them, that would be their own resources, how they earn their income. And then also at their IC, that leads their 4th house, which is their foundation, something affecting their home, which very well could be money, right? Since it's pinging off how the shared resources, the people that pay you, transformation in that, and some kind of career public role. Those are all tying together for this person. So that could feel very big for them just today in particular. Okay, so what we got when we came out here on the bottom of the deck was 8 of Wands. And this is somebody that has already transformed. They've got their wings, so they've come out of the chrysalis. And then this is Spirit helping them on that path. Like, come on, it's time to go. Okay. So this is the person surrendering and giving into that and allowing Spirit to lead them. I'll go over a little more what else is in the environment after that, because I only peeked a few cards down, and that way some of it can be a surprise for me too. Okay, so my 9-card spread is always the same. First position here is going to be you. So again, whether or not you have Cancer with any planets in that house for you, Cancer somewhere in your chart. So this storyline could be affecting that life area. If you don't have a personal birth chart and you would like one for me, description is below so that you can find out how to do that. Okay, first position, Cancer. So the Querent. This is the Strength card. It's the Leo energy. And this is quite an unusual depiction of the strength card. So strength's all about taming the beast. It also signifies that if you need strength for something, that something was really a struggle, something was hard, maybe even fearful. Okay. In this card, she is no longer struggling because the more you struggle with a boa constrictor, right, the tighter they squeeze. It's resistant energy. So she's just allowing this to happen. What is also super cool is if you can see the moon up here. This is in the down cycle, almost just right before the new moon. Okay. The new moon is going to be on 12/12, the 12/12 portal. Okay. And right before all the new moon turns completely black, this is like the final crescendo before that. So I'm taking that as Monday 12/11. Okay. So this is all energy from the last full moon in Gemini this past Monday, all the way through to the new moon and Sagittarius on the 12th. Okay. So again, this is something culminating here, and it could be something that started in July or could have to do with a person in July, or that might be your birthday. They could also be a cusper around the end of July. I think it's on the 22nd. I'd have to look at, we switch over into from Leo to Virgo energy. So you could be a Leo Virgo cusper, which really there is no such thing because you have a degree one way or the other. So we're not Leo Virgo cuspers. You're either a Leo or a Virgo sun. Okay. You have to look at your chart. So anywho's second position is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is reminiscent to me of the Fool card, ready to take a leap of faith towards something. He's holding a pentacle and also a book. So pentacles are all about tangibles. Okay, this can be money, time, energy, resources, learning. Okay, it could be lessons that you're learning, that maybe it's time to move towards something. Now, this is the situation card. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, okay, but it's the steadfast knight. He's the only knight that's ever guaranteed to make it. Knights are also deployed by the kings. So the King of Pentacles represents someone who could be a little older in age, a little more mature in their birth years, we'll just say that, or that could be you, but this is the situation, and it is something, some kind of tangible offer, some new learning that you have that has required strength for you to learn. This strength is bookending the Five of Wands. And this deck in particular, Liz Houston's deck, the Dream Keeper's Tarot, I mean, it's particularly creepy in some of the aspects. So Five of Swords is all about jealousy, strife, competition, infighting. So that can be within families, within the work environment, right? Somebody, some kind of resistance or some kind of uproar within a particular unit. Okay, so as an opportunity card, that number 3 card, this feels like it's an opportunity to see who might have been sabotaging you, whether it was purposefully or subconsciously. And if you can look at that, she's got fire in her hand. The face of the person is on the ground, like she's trying to take something of hers. She's trying to either set something ablaze or take her fire. There's a lot of feeling of jealousy in this card to me. And it has to do with something emotional, darkly emotional. And look at that. When they're bookending, that means those energies pinging back and forth off of each other. Okay, so just look at how like the cloudy, right, dismal portion here. So the opportunity, I feel like, is coming to light here. And that Gemini new moon is all about answers that you need or that you've been seeking are coming. Okay, that's a mutable energy, meaning nothing is yet set in stone. It was the beaver moon, and full moons are all about surrendering to the divine. So this could be something that you just surrendered yourself to, a thought, idea, a person, an action. Okay, since it is fire energy there. And then position number 4 is the 9 of Wands. Okay, this is the energy of the wounded warrior. Like you've been through it, you're all scraped up, and like look at the look on her face. Okay, and again, there's no gender in tarot, guys. It's just archetypal energy. This can also be completing the same mistakes over and over and over again, right? Um, which is obviously the definition of insanity. But whoever this I'm reading for today, you've been through it, okay? And you're getting yourself now finally on stable ground. You could have learned that you need a bit of a stronger barrier for protection, so you don't have to go through all of these lessons either repeatedly, and maybe learning better from that for the next time. Okay, the center card for me is the heart of the reading. It's what's this reading all about? It can also be sometimes a timing card. Okay, so Eight of Swords in particular, I did an entire read of a channeled message here on that Eight of Swords card. Check it out on the playlist because it's back. It's what all this energy is about. So whoever this message is for today, this storyline involves 2 ships. And for me, ships represent soulmate energy. And you can see there that her vision is clouded and hazy. Even though she has those mighty green wings to take her away, she feels that she is bound in place here by these 8 swords. The 8 swords is an energy of your own mental prison, right? That you've created for yourself. Again, on water, even though it's a swords card. On water, in water, even though it's a fire card. This is definitely about emotions, okay? So book ending, and look at the similar color energies here too. Book ending, the 9 of Wands is the World card. Okay, and that is the number 21, representative of the number 3. The world designates that something has come to an end. It's successful completion of a life lesson. So on the hero's journey, we go through all the major arcana cards, and this is the 22nd card of the major arcana because the Fool starts off as a 0 card. Okay, so whatever patterns you were repeating, near future energy, ixnay on the Adern pays. No more patterns, no more of this destructive pattern. Okay, this could be the lesson here that you are learning. In the 7th position, okay, this is my energy of what was blocking this past energy, or what kind of energy culminated or contributed to this past energy, which now caused you to be in this present state of needing strength for something, coming up to that 12/11 date. Okay, so by 12/11 here, it could really feel like you're coming out of your shell there. When we are looking at the resistance position, we do read it in reverse. In reverse, use your words, and we read it in reverse. The Queen of Swords is all about taking action towards your truth, okay? And then the stone figures behind her designate that whatever truth she has decided on, it's set in stone. There is no changing the Queen of Swords mind once they have made that up. Again, could be male or female. It's an archetypal energy. Okay, so this is a decision of I'm not going back. She holds the sword of truth, but in reverse, it could have been that you just weren't wanting to see the truth and so kept repeating these patterns, which has required an enormous amount of strength. Okay, but by the 11th here, it looks like there's some energy of surrender. Okay, and that's what we do on a full moon. Okay. And the final crescendo before this new moon on 12/12, where the sun blocks out the moon, um, it's a time for healing. And again, if something requires strength, then that means it probably didn't feel so great going down, right? Probably didn't feel so great. And in the block was that we just might not have wanted to see the truth, especially with this blindfold across the eyes of the Eight of Swords, and then also the blindfold across the mouth. So no speaky, no CE. Okay, don't want to know about it, don't want to talk about it, don't want to hear about it. This betrayal, this backstabbing. God, I hate to say it feels like somebody close to you, somebody that you trusted. We did have the Five of Wands coming out again in the last few verses, them reading that I did on the Divine Feminine side. And then the reading before that, oddly enough, the Five of Wands came out in two different decks in the environmental energy in the same exact spot, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. We're dealing with this energy of Five of Wands. So I feel like this now is this opportunity to find out what that was all about. Okay. But luck is going to be on your side here coming towards that next full moon. You'll see why in a second. This near future energy as well, just noticing that there's a full moon behind her. That is all about, again, goddess energy, divine feminine. This is the divine masculine and divine feminine coming into union. And funny thing about the full moon in Cancer in December, it's December 26th, the day after Christmas. The full Cancer moon can designate that soulmate union. Okay. Somebody could have been competing for your soulmate, or your soulmate could have been, you find out that they've just been in this horrendous situation themselves, okay, where they had to fight. Somebody was stabbing them in the back that they trusted. So the opportunity here is for this to come to light in the full moon, and for that to that cycle to be completed successfully. Now, my number 8 position is, what does spirit want us to know? Okay, so Cancer spirit wants you to know that they got your back. That's a double message, because we remember we saw this in the environmental energy surrounding you. Okay, this is passionate communication, can also indicate travel, but this is spirit here. So this is a peacock, but in spirit is are the muted grays, blacks, and whites. And then it is a stage card as well. So that can designate something that is not fully in view, or things may not be as they seem. So Six of Swords spirit wants you to know that they are carrying you. They're carrying you to your destiny. Okay. So that's again, surrender and let go. We release expectations. We did that on this last full moon. I release and let go of bad habits that no longer serve me, people that are not in my best and highest good. And if we've engaged with that pattern again, okay, it could be that you find out why something's been such a harsh pattern. Okay, but spirit's got your back. And also see how the person in the on the ride of the gray peacock here, again, all this cloudy energy taking you to clearer skies. This person is burying their head into the plume of the bird. Birds are all about communication. So it does feel like spirit has been trying to tell you something, and maybe you've been ignoring that, or maybe you've done the whole, we all have, oh, it'll be better this time, right? It'll be better. This has required great strength for you to go through this, but it looks like in the past, the block was just not wanting to see, or feeling like we're trapped and bound by something. And then I could not believe this. I'm so upset it didn't, because you would have been able to see my reaction when this came out. Outcome card. The Fool. Look at behind her. Again, the full moon. So the end of December, it looks like you're going to have your pick here. And this is going to require some strategy. See the chessboard there underneath her. Okay. And to me, this is kind of reminds me of a dandelion when you blow your wishes into the wind. Okay. This is coming in. And I said, this reminded me of the full energy, right? And it's like whatever this knowledge is directly tied to taking that leap of faith. Okay, the opportunity of what this shows you, this person does show their A double asterisk, and it'll easily be revealed. Full moons bring things to light, culminations, they bring power. This kind of guys. Okay, Lola, hold on, baby, 1 second. I just want to finish up here. Now, what I do for my own readings, also, when I was finishing up the read before I got to this position, I was asking, what in the heck, where's this fool going? What's this all about? And I got that Zach Brown song popped right into my head. And it was, I want to see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Winter. Maybe tomorrow we'll be together. Can I call you then? Could be, could be. Please let me know in the comments. All right, so the energy, I go 6 deep here on the environmental energy. This can be what's surrounding you right now. And then the last 3 can be about what you might not see coming. So the first 3 out here, 8 of Wands, the Emperor energy, okay, that's Aries energy, can also just designate someone finally taking leadership of their own autonomy. 9 of Pentacles, this is my huzzah card. Look at me, look at me, look at all I've done all by my damn self. But this feels like the same person to me here. I think you're taking leadership of your life. And you're taking leadership, funny enough, look at that red again, by surrendering. That is taking leadership. Okay. Ooh, the plot thickens. And then we've got a King of Wands here. That could be this fast, passionate communication. Again, another stage card. Things may not be as they seem. The King of Wands is very, I see it, I want it, it's mine. They take action, they go to get what they want. Fast action, fast action. The Emperor is leadership. So if we don't see the Empress here, this could be somebody a little bit crankier, maybe you are. This is in your environment. So you're in an environment of someone, could be in a leadership role. This could be you taking that leadership role. And this King of Wands can designate a fire sign. The kings are usually the fixed sign, so that would be Leo. And we had Leo coming out here as the energy for Cancer. And then we have Ace of Cups fitting this offer of love. So there are 2 people in your environment. Okay. And then lastly, Knight of Swords. Dang, that 7 of Swords. This is like nothing to see here. No, you don't see these 7 swords. What swords? Trying to walk away from something, trying to step away very, very quickly and bring in some kind of truth regarding this 8 of Swords that you've been up in your head about, or this betrayal here. Could be could be someone, there's that burgundy color again, kind of stepping away or sneaking away from something else, trying to avoid something. What could they be trying to avoid? Oh, justice, like we had in the last You and Them. That Justice card, I mean, that's that 1111 portal energy. Underneath, oh my God. Underneath that, let me keep going here. 7 of Swords, justice for this Ace of Cups, this love offer, this bluebird of happiness. 2 of Cups and Please, drum roll. No, 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 no. The Lovers. This is the card of that full moon in Gemini. This is someone that can be, if this is representing you here, again, in this red dress, this red energy, you could also be a reader yourself. You might just be really, really psychic into metaphysical topics. And this other person here is showing up to finally reveal the cards close to their vest. It's a revelation. He's also holding a lock. I just noticed that there, which reminds me of when I know there's certain cities where you are allowed to take your own lock and lock it on the bridge. Uno momento, because I don't want to stop the reading. 1 second. So sorry. Oh, it's cold. All right, sorry about that, guys. I mean, this in itself, I'm leaving this out. This is like a whole other spread. Outcome to a cup. So by taking matters into your own hands, this offer of love comes in very, very quickly. And it's balanced and equal. I mean, this is intense, you guys. You may even have to stand your ground, Seven of Wands, which we also saw for the Divine Feminine in the last read, I believe. That one or the one right before that. Wow, guys. Okay, let me go ahead and I just want to see a little bit more about that Five of Wands. Now, this is my one of my decks that has, oh my gosh, I thought I lost this card. I thought I was having to replace my whole deck. I went through every single deck. I was missing the Three of Pentacles. This is my Light Seers deck. I love it. So what could be missing is just, this is the first foundation of a teamwork, right? This is extremely minimal. So it could be that someone wasn't even doing their part, not even the minimum part, right? That's really odd. And I almost wasn't going to do clarifiers. I just want to see these come out reversed and upright. So Eight of Cups upright, stagnant routine. Eight of Cups is all about walking away from what doesn't make you happy and walking towards your Nine Cups of happiness. Okay, so this Five of Wands, who has backstabbed you, you gone. Crossed by the Four of Cups, somebody that did not want to see the amazing love that you were offering, refused to see it. This card is upright, Four of Cups. They title it arrogant wastefulness. Pretty on the nose. All right. What is ending here? What is ending? What's this World card? What is this successful completion? What lesson has been successfully completed, Spirit? What lesson has been successfully completed, please? These are so slippery, these cards. Not as slippery as my new deck, which I'm going to be revealing soon. All right, what is ending? King of Pentacles. I did say there were two masculine energies there. Okay, King of Pentacles is pure abundance. The successful completion of that, it could be if this is a job offer coming, right? Or this lesson that is coming brings in abundance. Successful completion of a lesson again. So we have the Knight of Pentacles deployed, successful completion, King of Pentacles. Okay, by you learning this lesson and not going through the same cycle, you're secure in your own damn self. Wow. Okay. Crossed by Seven of Swords in reverse. Now we have two Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords is self-deception when it's in the reverse. Self-deception. Eight of Swords. Not wanting to see the truth. It's the end of that. You see the truth, which is what I already said. No more. No mas. Not no mo. Nobody's trying to sneak away. Nobody's trying to sneak away then. All right, let me look what else here. Let's see. What was the repeated pattern? What was the repeated pattern? Repeated pattern for cancers. What was the repeated pattern? Just got corrected. Cancer Leos. Repeated pattern, Knight of Swords. Here it is again, twice. Unstoppable force. So repeated pattern could have been rush now, think later. Okay, or moving too fast within things before you have all of the information because you're blindfolded. And Four of Pentacles, holding tight, holding on to tightly to people or things that no longer work for you. No more of that. So no more rushing for you too fast without all the information that you need. And no more holding tight. I think it was that MJ? It might have been like, you don't want to be the one holding on to the bumper. I think that right. Oh, bye. Guys, what is meant for you will always be like what's meant for you is for you. It's just timing. It depends on when you can learn your lessons and get your own energy, masculine and feminine, divine feminine, balanced energy. Okay, so this has been a big lesson in understanding that you yourself are the priority and have to be in balance or else nothing is. Okay. Give me another one on this Knight of Pentacles situation. Clarifying Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Coins in reverse. Okay, so this is unbalanced. This is unbalanced actions, and it looks like you are coming into balance. Okay, so the situation, if it's unbalanced actions, again, that could be going full force when you don't have all the information again, or holding on too tightly to something. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. And underneath that, the Star in reverse. Unbalanced actions. That's a dim opportunity. So the situation, the Star in upright, Aquarius energy also came through on the last you and them reading, is a bright opportunity. Okay, so the opportunity is still here, but it's dim, perhaps because either you or this other person is going through some betrayal, some backstabbing, this is like drama. All right, crossed by the Star. Who is the Emperor? Who is this Emperor? What is Cancer taking leadership towards? When it's Cancer taking leadership towards, or who is this? Ace of Swords, towards your truth. Newfound clarity. It is you. This is you seeing the truth of your own greatness. Okay, you seeing the truth of your own greatness. That Queen of Swords is holding that Ace of Swords, but remember, and that it was a block. Okay, so now that you're getting it, Ace of Swords in the upright, newfound clarity. That's what ends the cycle. Wow, on a Two of Cups. Oh, I just got the chills. On a Two of Cups. This one's in reverse. And I said it does feel like two different energies. And we do have an ending with the King of Pentacles and then a King of Wands coming in. So an end of earth energy and fire coming at you fast in the environment. Passionate. Somebody that wants what they want when they want it. Where's this Fool jumping? Where's the Fool jumping, Spirit? Where's the Fool jumping? Where's the Fool going? Where's the Fool jumping and the card jump? Okay, so 10 of Swords, lifting anguish. So you are getting out of your head. Tens are the dead end, no more betrayal. Okay, and 10, so 1 plus 0 is a 1. That is the Ace of Swords. That's just confirming what we just got. Wow. No mo for you. Wow, wow, wow. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So this is your own financial independence. 9 of Cups, we did see that walking away from 8 broken cups towards your 9 cups of happiness. There it is. Wishes granted. We'll take that. And the energy. Wow. And that's the Tower in reverse. So by not going through this pattern all over again, okay, with this not deceiving yourself anymore regarding this King of Pentacles archetype brings in the love. And it's a needed transition. Transition cards, you are moving here. This is movement, movement, movement. The world done. Surrender by the full moon. Could have something brand spanking new by the end of the year. Santa isn't just leaving oranges in your stocking. Wink, wink. Let me get a card of advice for you. You know what? No, I want to go a little deeper. This is my deep dip. All right. What can we let Cancer know? What will be a card of healing or advice? Sum up this reading for me, please. And I may read that to you rather than including the link to have it, having to have you look it up. Wow. Okay. So look at the color matches too. I mean, these are every single card is different, but look how they bounce off of each other. So this is you. You've been manifesting this trip. So this says spiral of manifestation. Okay. And there's in another deck I have, the Emperor has this big shield around him like that. Wow. And we do have the Emperor coming out here in the environmental energy. And this is the number 12 card. Okay, so if 12 is any number of significance to you, that might help. That adds up to a 3 energy, which is that 3 of Pentacles. Think of it like a tripod or a triangle, right? It's the base. It's the first sign of stability. Every journey starts with a single step. Journeying, journeying, journeying. Let spirit help you. You're going towards what you're manifesting here. 18 card, that's a 9. Completion, 999. All right. I can read this pretty quick for you here. Every journal begins with a single step. You're on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. North Node is in Aries. Look at where Aries is in your chart to see what you're supposed to be coming autonomous within a committed partnership of some type. And that's all the way through January 25, guys. Sidebar. Let's see. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing, successful completion of a life lesson. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. The Fool card is is the outcome. She's going, except this one has a suitcase. I recommend taking a suitcase. Where are you going to put all your shoes? All right. You have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. Yeah, you're taking leadership. You'll be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible. So that Eight of Swords, I said, that can indicate fast, passionate communication, right? Can also indicate travel. And then we get the every journey starts with a single step card. You've been manifesting this already. So you already know what this read's all about if this reading is for you. If it's confusing, guys, just enjoy it as you would when you read a novel. Just because it's not your story does not mean that you can't glean advice and experience from the characters in the novels, right? We can still relate on some levels. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing, even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. Repeating the same mistakes, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's crappy, because it's what you know. And this Five of Wands as the opportunity, the realization that change can be an incredible blessing. Five is a number of change. That's exactly what fives mean. If you see fives repeating all the time. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind, that's what I said about this. It's off. This is already in your environment and energy. You're already coming out of the chrysalis. That's so funny. There's a lot of cards in this deck too. So our odds of pulling that card would be 1 divided by 45, whatever that percentage is there. Okay. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind, when it's time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. You're doing it. I told you. Good job, guys. There is an element to your journey that you are embarking upon that is unknown. Perhaps it is news to you that you're even taking a journey. Yeah, the Fool just goes. He doesn't care where he's going. He's just like, okay, let's go. Without judgment, without having the expectation of outcome. That's a huge lesson. Okay. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. Traveling along a familiar path does not guarantee it's going to be good this time, right? This open, unscripted quality to your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. Spiritual gifty card number 8, or excuse me, bottom of the deck. And then also we have the Six of Swords spiritual journey. It's an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe, calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You're not supposed to know all the details. Gosh, I'm getting lots of spiritual chills there. Spiritual kissies. Know how it's going to work out before you set out. You're just meant to take one step after the other again and again so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. Okay, surrender. The very first card. Just surrender. You don't have to know all the details. Okay, let go of what was a burden, what's no, what tore you up from the floor up, and let's make a different decision this time so we can end that repeating cycle. If you're considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this oracle comes as confirmation that the journey will, in some way, be a life-changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is more of an internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the world of the unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and much new life will come of it. Two of Cups is new love. Wow. And then the Lovers underneath that, new choice, standing your ground this time instead of repeating it. Oh. Okay, indeed a wise choice and much new life will come of it. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you're taking in an area of your life are important to you right now, are actually the far more powerful and constructive that you realize. Okay, so all those number sevens, look in your chart, see where you have 7 degrees. Could even maybe look in your 7th house because that is the house of committed partnerships. Whatever's in that house is the flavor. Okay, so you're going to want to look at your 7th house, which is on your descendant side of your chart. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative, and soon they'll begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. This oracle brings you the message to keep going. That kind of does look like that portal energy too, opening up this new tunnel of light opening to you, especially by the full moon in Cancer. This message, keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translate into the physical world, keep faith, as the physical manifestation of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need and then some. Your inner and outer journey are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is just keep going, one step at a time. To heal, say aloud, of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even in the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me and I am protected. You are protected. Ooh. We got that 3 times, guys. This is 4th. Through unconditional love, Ace of Cups, that's self-love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as needed so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. You may like to complete your healing process with a quick dance around the lounge room, feeling joy in your heart and lightness in your step. Just a suggestion. I talk with this about my girlfriend because I always say, energy first. Like when you're in a poo-poo mood, crank on it, promise yourself you're just going to dance one song. Energy first. It shifts your energy like that. It's easy, it's fast, and it works. Because if you stay in that woe is me, then you're going to continue to receive woe is me or things to woe is me about, things that are a bummer, right? Wow. So you've been manifesting this. I see feathers. You could have maybe found a feather as a sign, or you will find one. Oh my gosh. Whatever you're manifesting, this is like the world card energy. Successful completion of a lesson. Dream a beautiful dream. I said you're already manifesting this and you're actually going this time. And look, there's a whole bunch of moths that I now see. They're coming out of this suitcase. Janet Jackson, that's the way love goes. Like a moth to a flame, burned by the candle, burned by the fire. My love is blind. Can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. She's definitely dreaming. Let me give her some, I guess I should have done that. Let me give her some privacy. That's wild, you guys. That is nuts. And the 12-12 portal, I said it's the number 12 card. That could be like a jump off point, right? That's your jump off point on the 12th, because we had a time for healing right before that final crescendo of the new moon, before it goes completely black. We saw that here, and then luck is on your side, and that new moon in Sagittarius, 12-12 portal. This is the 12 card. By the end of December, right, the full moon in Cancer brings a soulmate. Whoa. And we do see that choice coming up in the environmental energy. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. I said I want to see you again, but I'm stuck in cold weather. What have you been manifesting? Who do you want to see again? If it's in your highest good, if it's in the highest good for all involved, what will be, will be. It's a 9 card. 9 of Wands. You're no longer doing that same pattern. Ended it. You're going in a different direction. I'm really flipping proud of you. Stand your ground. Protect your energy. Right? You know, birds are communication. You know what's for your best good and what it's not. You know. No more Queen of Swords in the reverse. That was a block. Okay, it's not a block anymore because you have your Ace of Swords, and it'll be coming at you fast after this new cup here. This is also spiritual help. Look at this. Ace of Cups in this deck. See that hand floating from nowhere? Okay, could involve dance or music. There's a bluebird of happiness on the top of that cup. Yeah, this is what really makes you happy. And this is a choice. This 2 of Cups, you can see that she has the movement, the freedom of movement. Okay. And he is grounded. Okay. So she's there by choice. He's there. He's the one that is housing all the wildlife, the birds. He is there as protection. And look at all the clouds are behind them. All the clouds that we saw here at the beginning, what we don't see coming is that they're going to be behind you. I'm going to jump through that portal. I think you are. Wow. I'm so glad I came back and finished this out. I was like, oh no, they're going to think it's terrible. But even if, guys, you know, if it just helps one person, I'm good. Even if it just helps one person. Okay, that's it for now. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am certified by certified by Soulful Revolution. And you'll see that as the watermark there down on the corner of your screen. And also news will be coming and getting ready to send out my December newsletter for astrology. And I'll let you know I will be interviewed by MJ of Soulful Revolution. And my reading will be featured that day as the morning message. So I'll keep you guys posted. Very exciting stuff happening. Energy is picking up. Scorpio time was really, really tough, especially if you have a Scorpio moon. Moon does not love being in Scorpio. It's pretty heavy. It's way too heavy, murky, deep, mysterious. Yeah, if we don't like things that we can't see. It's coming to light though, so there's no way you can deny this anymore. The opportunity is not denying. Yep, that's what happened, and it was crappy. But you know what? I'm leaping in a new direction. I got my suitcase. That's where I've been manifesting all along in the first place. So good job for doing the work, Cancers. Much love, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.